fuck, I've got such a bad headache. That was such a bad idea. So yeah, welcome back, my dudes. We are back with brand new story time. I'm trying not to yell as much because I've got a really bad headache right now. I need coffee, like fucking stat right now. So yeah, I got a decent story for you guys today. Can you guess when it fucking takes place? Motherfucking grade 8. So yeah, this story takes place when I was in grade 8. Again, I don't really know why all of my stories take place in grade 8, but they fucking do, so whatever, I guess. So this story is about the time that I got stuck in an elevator for 4.5 hours. Now you're probably sitting there on your fucking on your desktop or your fucking your cell phone, your tablet, your gaming system. That, I swear to God, okay, there's a guy on a motorcycle coming towards me. You might see him in a second. You see him go by? He had speed wobbles so fucking bad just there. I thought he was gonna fucking wipe out in front of me, hit my car, and almost die. I'm happy he did, because that would have scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, you're probably sitting there wondering, Keith, man, how can you make an entertaining video about how you got stuck in an elevator for 4.5 hours, okay? Buckle the fuck up, my little dandelions. It's story time. So let me just start off with a little bit of backstory here. So I obviously lived in an apartment building. So how it was laid out was, me and my dad lived on the first floor, and my uncle lived on the 6th floor. And my dad was up there visiting my uncle, doing whatever. I'm downstairs playing Halo, whatever, ODST most likely on fucking Xbox 360. And I'm like, I want to go see my dad and my uncle. So if I turned off my game, which is very rare, I might add, to go up and fucking, yeah, to go visit them. So I'm fucking, all right, I gotta go up there. So I fucking get in the elevator. I hit 6, and I'm going. Everything's fucking fine and dandy, fine, normal. And then the elevator stopped, and the door didn't open. So I'm not one to like freak out right away. Yo, you're fucking black ass! Fuck you, bitch! So I'm kind of standing there for a second, and I'm like, it's something like, well, what's going on right now? So I hit the door open button, and nothing happened. I tried hitting stop for some reason, and then door open, nothing still happened. So I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna freak out. So for a solid 11 minutes, I'm just screaming, Dad! 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 And nobody's responding to me. And all I hear is a faint, are you okay? From this little old lady on floor 4, because it turned out I was stuck in between floor 4 and floor 5. And I'm like, nah, bitch! I'm not okay. I'm stuck in a very small space. I'm hungry, and most fucking importantly, I have to fucking pee. So, focusing on the portion of I need to pee part of the story, let me backtrack to the beginning of the video when I said 4.5 hours. Obviously, me screaming Dad on floor 4 and 5, with him being on floor 6, he's probably not gonna hear me. So I had to instruct this little old lady to go upstairs, which I feel like she would have been the kind of person who would have like medically had to have used the elevator. I don't know how she got up there, but she did. She got my dad, she got my uncle, and they come down, and they laughed at me. They were laughing at me. Like, I was grade 8 years old. You don't laugh at a little boy stuck in a very small, like, I'm claustrophobic now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like being in small spaces because of me getting stuck in the fucking elevator. I really don't. After a solid 5 minutes of me hearing them fucking lose their shit laughing at me, my dad's all like, Budge, can you get out? Yeah, Dad, just let me hit the fucking open button. I'll just squeeze my fucking self. No! I can't get out! So my dad's asking me questions like, did you hit stop by accident? Try hitting go. Try hitting door open. I'm like, Dad, fam, I've already tried all this shit. I can't get out. I'm hungry. I gotta pee. I should have just fucking kept playing Halo. I shouldn't have even tried to come up. Obviously, at this point, they gotta call the fire department. But they obviously didn't right away. Or if they did, the fucking firefighters took their dear old fucking time getting there. Because my dad I was probably, see, I had no cell phone. So I had no concept of time. Okay? But if I were to take a guess, I'd say it was a solid half hour before my dad actually got to me. Like, asking me if I was okay. So, I really had to pee by that point. But I'm just going to assume that my dad didn't call them right away, because his first fucking thought was trying to pry the door open himself. And you know, he almost succeeded. He almost did. But he didn't. Because I was stuck in there for 4 more hours. But, okay, so I appreciate my dad trying to get the door open, but it's what he did after that still has me a little heated to this day. This was like fucking 8 years ago, okay? My dad couldn't get it open, okay? My uncle helped, but they couldn't get it open. But they got it open enough because I said I was hungry, so they were trying to give me food. And they gave me a fucking one yogurt tube. That's all they gave me. One fucking yogurt tube was all I got that day. That's all I got. That was it. 4.5 hours, and all I had was a fucking yogurt tube. At this point, I'm probably 2 hours in, maybe 2.5 hours in, and I've caught the attention of half the residents in the building, the landlord. By this point, I'm 105% positive that the fire department has at least been notified that a small child is fucking locked in an elevator. So I'm not too worried, but you know, I have watched a lot of Final Destination movies, so my first thought was, any longer and this thing's just gonna fall and I'm just gonna die. Me panicking is making me have to pee even more than I already had to. So I'm just gonna cut right to the chase, my dudes. I peed in the elevator. I peed in the elevator. I had to pee in the fucking elevator. Like, I'm grade 8 years old. I was probably drinking what was that big energy drink can you could get? Not like the King Can Monsters, but it was either Volt or Jolt. It was one of the two. But I used to drink a lot of those back in grade 8. In grade 7 maybe too. But I'm sure it was like midday, so I'm sure by that point I had 2 of those drinks. And I don't recall peeing! So I had to fucking go, especially being trapped in a confined space for 2.5 hours by that point. So yeah, I peed in the elevator. I peed all over that elevator. Not all over. I aimed for like the door. Now, it probably sounds like aiming for the door was the worst move I could have done, but think about it. It was really the smartest move I could have done, because now it's gonna trickle down into the shaft and it's not gonna pool up in there, so I'm not standing in my own fucking piss. Okay, so that was a smart move on my part, everybody who is watching, judging me right now. It's a smart move, I think. Now, y'all probably fucking sitting back thinking like, Keith, if you didn't have I actually didn't have a cell phone in grade 8. Like, that's how old I am. But no, y'all probably sitting back like, Keith, man, how'd you know you were stuck in the elevator for 4.5 hours if you didn't have any way to tell them the time? You caught you in a bamboozle. You lied. No, okay? I specifically went to try to go to my uncle's at fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And you know when I went back down to go play fucking Halo again? Fucking 6:45 in the fucking evening. Now, to get serious for a second, that was actually a very traumatizing experience for me. That's why I remember the exact fucking time. Not because my dad told me how long I was in there and they laughed the entire time. That's not why. That's not why at all. That's not it. So at the end of the day, the firefighters came. There was 4 of them. I really don't know why there was 4. There was, though. A little excessive, but you know what? That was okay. It was fine. Because I also had a babysitter who lived in that building, and she said they were hot. I don't think so, because we've already covered that I'm straight. It was 11 that I thought I was gay. And also, one of them had a really big mole on the forehead, and it was a bit of a turn off for me. So, so my dudes, that is it for this story. Yeah, fucking, long story short, man, claustrophobia is a real fucking thing. I didn't think it was real until I got stuck in an elevator for 4.5 hours. That's just the universe teaching me that it was real, okay? I learned my lesson. I don't judge people when they tell me they have things that sound like they're made up. That is it, my dudes. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that fucking like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have another feature. I've got another fun story with Justin that we're going to tell. And we're going to have another guest. Hopefully, anyways. So, yeah, it should be fun. Got stuck in an elevator for 4.5 hours. Fucking yippee. Bye! Quick side note, my dudes. So, in last week's video, in the Best Wingman video with Justin there, I need to clarify that Steve from Don't Play Ding Dong Ditch in the Winter and my female cousin Steve are two totally different people, okay? It was a complete fucking coincidence that both of them are now Steve. But both of them are now Steve. But whenever I talk about my female cousin Steve, I will specifically say my female cousin Steve. So, shout out to my female cousin Steve. I said that so many fucking times. Why?